In this video, I'm going to explain what area model is. The area model is a multiplication strategy. There are 5 general steps for area model. First, you want to break numbers into expanded form, then draw a box or rectangle, insert numbers, multiply numbers, and then add all the numbers together. The first problem that we're going to go over is 25 times 5. And I want to go over some key vocabulary with you. As you can see, I have the word product written down here. Product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So whatever we get as our answer, that is going to be the product, okay? This number over here, this 25, has its own name. This is called the multiplicand. That is a number that you are multiplying by another number, okay? It is the first number that you're multiplying by another number. That's this one here. Then this down here is the multiplier. It's the number that you're multiplying by the multiplicand. Okay, so there's 3 different vocabulary words here: product, multiplicand, and multiplier. Now I'm going to use those words again throughout this presentation, but I wanted to just outline them really clear here as well. Okay, so first, today we are solving for the product, the answer to the multiplication problem here. Okay, so to do that with area model, the first step is to break the numbers apart into expanded form. So this number, 25, we can put into expanded form, but 5 we really can't, because 5 is already just a 1-digit number, so we don't need to break it apart anymore, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to break 25 up into expanded form. That would just be 20 plus 5, okay? So for 5, it's just a 1-digit number. It's only 1 digit because the word digit just means number. There's just one number in 5, right? But 25 has the number 2 and the number 5, so it has 2 digits. Okay? Okay, so 25 is broken up as 20 plus 5. So we're going to put 20 plus 5 down here. And then 5 is going to go right here. Okay, so this goes down here, and then this 5 goes up here. Okay? So now what you're going to do is you're going to draw a line wherever you see a plus sign. Because this is just 5 and not 15, we only have one line here. If this was 15, it'd be 10 plus 5, and we would have another line here, right? But since it's just 5, we only have the one line, okay? So 20 times 5 is 100, because we know 2 times 5 is 10. So 20 times 5 has to be 100, right? Then we're going to go 5 times 5, which is 25. And then you're going to add these numbers, biggest to smallest, vertically as well. 100 plus 25. Because if you add things horizontal like this, it's really hard to keep track of where your numbers are, right? Are you adding the 0 to this, the 5 to this 0, and the 2 to this 0? It just gets complicated. And when you have your numbers lined up with place value like this, you really have a better idea, right, of what you're adding together. So 5 plus 0 is 5, 2 plus 0 is 2, and then the 1 just carries down. So that means that the product, the answer to the equation 25 times 5 is 125. Okay? All right. That's one problem. I'm going to show you the same thing with another problem over here. So I've already drawn out the 43 in expanded form. So you have 40 plus 3. Then you put that 40 plus 3 over here. So we can do 40 plus 3. okay? And then you're going to do the same thing with 67. So 67 would be 60 plus 7. Now, there are other ways to break this up. You could really break this up as 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. That's 60, right? Plus 7. That doesn't feel very efficient, does it? So I just like to break it up as 60 plus 7. And then you put that up top here. 60 plus 7. Then everywhere you see a plus sign, you're going to draw a line. And now you're going to multiply 40 by 60. And if 6 times 4 is 24, then 40 times 60 would have to be 240. Okay? Or sorry, 2,400. Then you're going to multiply 40 times 7. And if 4 times 7 is 28, then 40 times 7 has to be 280. Then you're going to multiply 3 by 60. And if 3 times 6 is 18, then 3 times 60 is going to be 180. And then finally, you're going to multiply 3 by 7. And if 3 times 7 is 21. That's an easy one. So you should have 2,400, 280, 180, and 21. And you're going to add all those up over here to the side. I'm just going to erase these just to keep this a little bit neat for us. So again, adding vertically, 2,400, and then cross them off once you've written them down over here, because I've had so many students in the past who accidentally write some of these numbers down twice, okay? So don't write them down twice. Cross them off once you've written them down, okay? So we've used that one, then we're going to write 280, cross it off, then 180, cross it off, and then 21, okay? So 1 plus all those zeros would just be 1. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the 2 just carries down. So that means that the product, the answer to the equation, (43 times 67) is 2,881. Okay? Now I've shown you this strategy with a 2-digit by 1-digit number, with a 2-digit by 2-digit number, and I'm going to show you with a 3-digit by 1-digit number, okay? It's the last one I'm going to show you guys today. Now, for this one, we'll go back to our steps, break numbers into expanded form. In this case, it would really only need to be this one right here. Okay, so it'd be 247. And all of these are going to go down below here, okay? We'll do 200 plus 40 plus 7. Okay. And then I'm going to erase these since we had them written down below. Okay. Now, for this 9, we're just going to bring the 9 over here. Okay. Since we have, and actually I'm going to change the shape of this rectangle here. I'm just going to rotate it for us. Since we have so many numbers on this side and only a 9 on top. Okay? All right. (200 plus 40 plus 7). Everywhere you see a plus sign, you should draw a line, okay? All right, so now we're going to multiply 200 by 9. And we know that 2 times 9 is 18. So that means 200 times 9 is 1,800. Okay, and next we're going to multiply 40 times 9. And we know 4 times 9 is 36. So that means 40 times 9 has to be 360. Okay. Then we're going to multiply 7 by 9. See how we multiplied each of these numbers here by 9? So they're only highlighted one time, but 9's highlighted 3 different times because 9 was multiplied by every single one of those numbers. Okay. So 9 times 7 equals 63. So that's going to go down here. So you should have 1,800, 360, and 63 all add up together. Okay, so 3 plus 0 is 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2. Okay, so that means the product, the answer to this multiplication equation is 2,223. All right, and so that, my friends, is how you solve multiplication equations with area model. If you have any other questions or want to see any specific problems, feel free to leave those notes in the comments and I'll create a video just for you. Thank you.